Today's video is about finding laughter during hard times. I'll be sharing an important key to having more laughter in your life. And if you watch to the end, you'll hear about an opportunity to laugh with other people again, which is something we are all lacking and wanting more of during this pandemic. Plus, you'll hear more of this. That's contagious, isn't it? You hear the sound of laughter and something in you wants to laugh too because it feels so good. Now, not only is laughing fun, it can also lift you up in the middle of a difficult time. And I'm going to give you an example. Now, if you are a subscriber, what I'm about to say may sound familiar because I've shared this experience before. If so, I invite you to listen again, soak it in deeper, and think about how it applies to you in your life. Years ago, a woman who was in the middle of chemotherapy treatments came to one of my laughter play shops, and the moment that her daughter wheeled her in a wheelchair, you could see the intense pain she was going through written all over her. Her face was pinched tight in pain, her head was down, her shoulders were shrugged. She looked deflated and hopeless. And you could tell it was like a really big deal for her to be out of the house and even trying to do something like this. And my heart went out to her. I mean, I really just can't imagine what she was going through. Then as the evening progressed, we did different activities as a group. We played, we laughed really, really hard. And she went from this to this. Just radiant, grateful, blissful. She was just really shining. Like you could see the light shining from within her. It was beautiful. And all of that just from gathering together as a group and laughing. Sharing laughter is a great force for good. I've seen it again and again. Now, a key to having more laughter in your life is sharing it. You are 30 times more likely to laugh when you're with other people than when you're by yourself. So it's looking for those opportunities to laugh or to make somebody else's day by making them laugh. And sharing laughter can take you from this to this when you're going through a tough time. You know it. You felt how laughter lifts you up. Now, you might not be going through chemo, but the pandemic has brought all sorts of difficulties into our lives. And the more we get steeped in difficulties, the more we tend to forget about laughter, or we think it's not possible to laugh when we're feeling down or when times are hard. But that's when we need laughter the most. Now, of course, the pandemic has made it much harder to get together with people and share laughter, share that joyful feeling of laughing. And that's why I've created a virtual version of that very same play shop that woman who was going through chemo attended, and that hundreds of people have attended over the years. And this virtual version has some additional goodies that I've added to it as well. So this event is happening live on Zoom on Sunday, May 2nd, which also happens to be World Laughter Day. So we'll celebrate together and we'll gather together on Zoom, and we can hear each other on Zoom, and we can share that contagious sound of laughter together and that positive group energy. And I have some really wonderful things planned, so I'm very excited to share it with you. To learn more, you can go to joyfulbeing.com/WLD, and WLD stands for World Laughter Day. And I will leave that link in the video description for you as well. Now, space is limited, so if you're interested, it's better to get your ticket sooner rather than later. And if you happen to be watching this video after May 2nd, 2021, then go ahead and check the video description and I will update it with whatever laughter offerings I have going on. However, if you're seeing this before May 2nd, I hope that you will join us and be ready to laugh really hard. Maybe like this.